Well, how's it going and how's the crack, and welcome back to Kahuna Gaming. Yes, it's been a long time. We've been fairly inactive, we've been fairly busy. We've been planning weddings, cancelling weddings, postpones weddings, planning new weddings, rearranging weddings, getting on with life, working, not working, lockdown, all that other stuff. But this time of year, it generally comes about me that I have a desperate itch, and I think about going to the chemist to getting some sort of cream, thinking it's my psoriasis acting up again. No, all along it was being prepared for a tweet like that. Up there. Yeah, that itch. It's the football manager itch. It's that itch makes you want to think about, who am I going to be? What challenge could I set myself? Well, I've got 6 of them now. They're all varying. Top divisions and national teams and, I don't know, road to glory kind of things. Bottom to the top, all that kind of thing. This is not going to be a quick video. We're going to fly through the reasons why I think you should be these teams. So sit back, relax. Thanks again for watching, because it's been a while. If you're no one here, thanks for not watching. Let's get on with the video. Well, here we are in Canada. Inspired by my friend and amazing sports view talk show person over on Twitch. Go find him. Scooter. I'm inspired by an idea here. It's a build a nation. Why not manage a club and a country? So obviously, here's your country, Canada, to enjoy the phenomenal talents that are currently going through the Canadian ranks, like Jonathan David and Alfonso Davies, just to name a couple. But you need a club to go with this. And the traditional list would be those two up there, Forge, Calvary, But I'm thinking, no. Atletico Ottawa. Formerly Ottawa something or other else. But now taken over and have an absolute star of a wonder kid in Anton Coupland. And I think the main reason to come here is you're affiliated to Atletico Madrid. So the challenge is to build Atletico Ottawa up to the very top of the Canadian football. That shouldn't be too hard. It's a challenge, but it shouldn't be too hard. You will manage Canada at the same time. You get to World Cups, North American Gold Cup or whatever it's called, and also you'll be trying to negotiate this agreement in time, so that you can get some actual players in. There's funny rules in Canada. So that keeps the challenge part of it going. Obviously, you didn't have to go and win the CONCACAF Champions League or whatever, it's the North American Champions League. I don't know what it's called, but you have to go and win it. You have to try and raise the ranking and the status of Canadian football as a whole, and that's the first stop. North America, Canada, Ottawa in more particular, and do it for Scooter. Next up, we have one of the more traditional ones. It's an English one. I was thinking Burton because of those amazing facilities they have. But that's not far enough down. That's the third tier. It's not far enough for a proper, non-league to legend kind of road to glory setup. So I'm going to Chesterfield. It's a region just below Sheffield. So your goal now, straight away, your first goal would be to take Chesterfield, who have decent facilities in their own right for a conference side, who have a good, decent stadium, not that old. Take them to a level that they are not only competing with Sheffield United and Sheffield Wednesday, and Rotherham, a local one also. Obviously, you're going to have to pass Mansfield on the way, but you need to make them the best team in the region, improving them all along. You have Danny Rowe leading the line up there, scored a lot of goals for AFC Floyd, I believe they were. He was at the time, yes, Floyd, he scored a lot of goals at this level. He'll probably do you in League 2 even, plenty capable, but the challenge is up to you now. Are you good enough to take this historic team all the way back to the top? Can you do it? That's up to you. Next up, we're going to Russia, the mother country. That's right, we're going to Russia, but where? Fortunately, the next two teams I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to wait a few weeks, maybe a month, to get what will be an expanded database for the country from people that create it. This one is in Russia, because you need the third tier of Russian football to try and revive one of the teams that was talked about the most when I was younger, Angie. Let me read off a little list for you here. They were taken over by a businessman worth 9.8 billion. They signed Roberto Carlos and gave him a 1.2 million Bugatti Veyron for his birthday. Made Samuel Eto'o the highest paid player in the world. They hired Gus Hiddink. Signed Christopher Samba twice. They beat Liverpool in the Europa League. The owner saw a 5.5 billion wipe overnight, and now they're in the third division of Russian football. One of the maddest stories in football, especially in that part of the world. This stadium is not correct. They actually play in like the Angie Arena, but the facilities have been wiped. Basically, your job is to get them back up there to signing the players like Samuel Eto'o, who is listed here even under favourite first, and Roberto Carlos in the game, so he's not going to be listed. But in this first tier, in the third tier of Russia, you can sign non-Russian players. You have to sign Russians. That goes away once you go up the couple of divisions. But there's the challenge. Can you restore this very much talked about team to a bit of Russian powerhouse super glory and sign a couple of Brazilians and a Cameroon striker and make them the highest paid players in the world? That's up to you. I'm not doing it, but I think it'd be a good idea. I did say the next couple of teams that I was going to give you, you'd have to wait for an expanded database created by some absolutely outstanding people out there. But this one is probably by the most outstanding of them all. Mazza from Mazza Plays, from Twitch. That guy, the famous guy. I kind of know him. Well, I never met him, but I will. I have family in Glasgow. It's an excuse to go. And this is the team. I'm not going to tell you that the facilities are good. I'm not going to tell you that their stadium is good. But I'm going to tell you they possibly have the sexiest kits in the world. So if you get a 3D copy of these kits put into your game, it's just like inject it. They have a nice badge as well. They have nice kits. Of course, I've been in touch with the club in the past, and I have all their players in the game, like as in kitted out with the correct faces and stuff. So I've got a little more reason to do it. But Loch Ness, how can you not want to do these guys? Loch Ness FC, the North Caledonian League. It's just take this team up there and make them bigger and bigger and bigger until you're smacking Celtic and Rangers around the place, and even beating Broomhill on the way. That one's for you, Mazza. Loch Ness all the way, baby. God, those kits are so sexy. Like Atletico Ottawa, I think this is the one that you do alongside managing the country. Maybe not managing the first team of the country, managing the under-21s, and then build yourself up to then get the manager's job of Greece and get Xanthi back into the top tier. Very recently, as in last year, relegated to the second tier of Greece. Outstanding facilities, a decent little stadium, a very cool badge, but a very good squad. The squad is very, very good. You should get out of this league, fairly handy. The question is then, can you take on the big boys in the higher division and also build the reputation of Greece as a whole? Plain and simple, that one. Xanthi, second division of Greece. No messing. Good facilities. Good players. There's probably a bit of money there. Let's go. And last but not least, my personal top pick of the six of these, Dynamo Dresden. A very cool badge. Good facilities. You need to work on the youth side of things. Nice kits. An amazing stadium that is basically full every time. You can build your own yellow wall like Dortmund have in Dresden. Good players. Christopher Lowe, formerly of Dortmund, as we previously mentioned him, and Huddersfield also. There is Justin Lowe, and also a young fella who I've signed a couple of times in the past, Kevin Ehlers. Another one, a bright prospect here in Dresden. But you have some nice players with a very nice facilities, and the best part about them, Matthias Sammer, not Matthias Sammer. The best part about him is the income that you will have from the gate receipts, because it's basically a full crowd every week. Every week, that stadium is full, more or less, all the time. So, with that kind of starting budget, that now I don't know if it'll be that in FM22, but with that kind of budget, you need to get out of the third tier of Germany and start climbing, and then start punching the lights out of Dortmund, and then punch the pants off of Bayern Munich, and make Dresden the powerhouse that they are just waiting to be. So there we have it, folks. 6 teams / challenges that I think would be a bit of fun in FM22. Thanks very much for watching. I just want to maybe get, will we try for 10 likes, because I haven't been around for a while and none of you might even see this. So I've been the Big Kahuna, you've been the Kahuna Knights. There will be another video very, very soon. It will be a little wish list that I'd like to see on said FM22. So keep an eye out for that. Subscribe if you're new around here. Thanks very much again for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. All the best.